So Stranger Things final season volume 2 is out, and let's just say fans are not happy with volume 2. In fact, episode 7 of Stranger Things is the lowest rated episode in all of Stranger Things with I think 5.3 out of 10 on IMDb. Is 5.3 to 5.4? I saw many people comparing Stranger Things season 5 to Game of Thrones season 8, and get the fuck out of here with that. It's not as bad, it's still pretty good, but it's not perfect by any means. Let's talk about episode 7 first. Let's address the elephant in the room. Why is episode 7 the lowest rated episode in the franchise? I think the reason episode 7 got low ratings is because of the hype around the episode. I'm pretty sure Duffer Brothers said that episode 7 of Stranger Things season 5 is the most emotional episode outside of the episode 8, the final episode. So people were like hyped. People thought someone's gonna die. Turns out the big emotional moment of episode 7, spoiler alert, it's Will coming out of the closet, and that's it. That's the big emotional scene. And I'm not saying it's a bad scene, but it's by no means a super emotional scene. Like everyone expected that kind of reaction. Like everyone knew that Will's gonna come out of closet, and obviously everyone's gonna accept him. It's not like they're gonna beat his ass. It's not like they're gonna be like, oh you're gay, alright, square up. Obviously we knew that Will's gonna come out of closet. Everyone's gonna be like, wow, you still are Will, here, come give me a hug. It wasn't really the most emotional episode like Duffer Brothers hyped it up to be. And also, episode 7 is the second last episode of the whole franchise, and much stuff didn't happen. Like, there wasn't really much setup for the final episode. That's also the reason it was so low rated. To be fair, all of volume 2 was a pretty nothing burger. Like, that's my review of the volume 2. Let's talk about things I like first, then we will actually talk about things I didn't like. I like the whole wormhole reveal. Like, you know, the upside down is just a bridge connecting Hawkins to the abyss dimension. I like that. The visuals were insane in that scene. The visuals were so good. The whole wormhole scene was insane. We already knew it. It wasn't a big reveal. It wasn't some like, oh, I can't believe my eyes. Abyss is another dimension. Hawkins is one dimension, and upside down connects them. Fans knew this. It was still good to get confirmation, and like I said, the visuals were insane. I liked Will versus Vecna fight when Vecna is about to kill Max, and Will, you know, breaks Vecna's leg by using his power. I also liked Will talking shit to Vecna, like, oh, you couldn't kill Max, huh? Something happened to your leg. Like, the whole thing was Will talking trash to Vecna was pretty good. Another thing I liked was military goal reveal. Like, finally it was revealed that what's the military goal. They're actually trying to make more superpower kids. Like, they revealed that how Eleven and her siblings were made with Henry's blood, so Henry's like their big blood brother. The whole reveal was pretty good. Like, it turns out Eleven is the purest of all of her siblings. She's the perfect copy of Henry, so she will be Henry's replacement in creating more superpower kids for government. I like that. Don't get it wrong, militaries are still lame as fuck. They're somehow even more trash in volume 2 than volume 1. If you saw my last video, I hated military plotline in season 5 of Stranger Things, and they're somehow even more worse here, but at least their goal reveal was pretty good. Nancy and Jonathan scene in episode 6 was pretty good. They're like about to die. They're speaking their heart out to each other, confessing their love again, and how like getting rid of all the tension between each other. That was pretty good. And speaking of tension, Steve and Dustin's scene was also good. The whole tension between Steve and Dustin, which was here throughout the season, is finally gone. Steve and Dustin are finally best friends. That was my favorite part, by the way. I really liked the Steve and Dustin made up. When Steve and Dustin had a big fight in episode 5, I was like, okay, GG's. Now Steve somehow gonna die protecting Dustin, and then Dustin and Steve will have their patch up. But I'm happy that they had their patch up before fucking one of them died. So I really like that Steve and Dustin scene where like Dustin is crying and hugging Steve, and Steve is like, yeah buddy, I got you. The whole Steve, Dustin and Nancy Jonathan scene was good, where finally the tension is out the room. That's where the fun ends for the volume 2. Now let's talk about things I didn't like about Stranger Things volume 2. First of all, the whole plot didn't move much. Like I said before, it was a nothing burger. If I have to summarize the plot of volume 2, is basically the wormhole reveal that upside down is a wormhole connecting Abyss and Hawkins. The whole group got together, and Vecna's plan was revealed that he's planning to crash Abyss and Hawkins, and now they're ready to kill Vecna. They're ready for the final battle, and that's it. Another thing I didn't like about volume 2 was plot armor. I complained about this in my first video of Stranger Things 2. I said it kills all the tension because every time the cast is on the screen, you know they're not gonna die. Even if fucking Goku Black comes in, they're not gonna die because of how strong their plot armor is. It kills all the tension every time they're on the screen. And I also said that maybe they will fix plot armor in volume 2. Maybe they're trying to catch us off guard. Maybe volume 2 we will see character dying, but no. Bro, forget dying. Characters are not even getting hurt. Like, Lucas was the only one who got a little scratch on his chest from Demogorgon, and that's it. Everyone else is completely fine. They're not even getting seriously hurt, let alone fucking dying. Episode 7, there is a scene where Murray crashes the truck in military base, and Nancy comes out from top of the truck, and she's like shooting at military people, and she's killing them. but they can't kill her. She's killing like multiple trained military soldiers, but they can't kill her. Now I get it, Nancy is the best with gun among the good guys after Jim, but she's up against fucking military people, the one who have been using gun before Nancy was even born. And it's not like she have some crazy cover. She's literally just on top of truck shooting at soldiers. Like, make it make sense. The plot armor is insane. Or like I talked about Will versus Vecna scene before, right? That was also kind of a goofy scene. We clearly see Vecna doesn't play around when killing soldiers. When killing no-name character, he just kills them instantly. But with Max, he's like choking her, he's lifting her in the air, he's looking at Holly, then he's choking her slowly. Like, he gave Will enough time to save Max. Why the fuck is he playing around with his food? I thought he was a smart character. Like, the plot armor is somehow even worse in volume 2. I really hope in the final episode they don't have plot armor. Like, at least kill 2 characters. Speaking of killing characters, instead of killing characters, they added more characters. Now Robin's girlfriend is part of the gang. Dustin teacher is part of the gang. Like we have a huge cast. I really hope like final episode they can fix the whole plot armor thing and actually kill some people. Another thing I didn't like was dialogues. I forgot to talk about in my part 1 video, but many people notice it. I'm not the only one. Many people notice the weird dialogues. Again, Stranger Things never had insane dialogues. It's not like Stranger Things were known for their dialogues. Like, no one is quoting Stranger Things lines to each other, but the dialogues are somehow weird this season. Another fucking thing I didn't like, another big disappointment in volume 2 of Stranger Things was Kali. Oh my fucking god, I had actual hopes for this character. Elle's sister Kali, when she was shown at the end of episode 4, I was like, wow, she's back after all this season. They must have some good plan in their mind if they brought her back. Nope, she's just fucking gaslighting Elle into committing suicide. That's literally her whole character. Like, Elle, you can't escape military. They will chase you to ends of earth. There is no escape, Elle. You have to kill yourself. You and me, we have to kill ourselves. There is no escape. Like, shut the fuck up. I am not liking Kali's character at all. Like, this whole character is so weird. It just exists to fucking gaslight Elle into committing suicide so that it can create some tension for us viewers. But we know Elle's not gonna fucking die. Elle is the main character. Kali might die. Kali have real death flag because her friends were killed. She doesn't really have a home to go back to. So Kali is most likely gonna die, but Elle is not gonna die. Like, I'm just not enjoying Kali's character. I just hope they have some decent stuff planned for her in final episode. Yeah, another big problem I had with volume 2 is military is somehow even more boring. Like I said before, I like the reveal of the goal of military, that they're trying to create more superpower children, but I fucking hate military. The military is somehow even more worse in volume 2. They weren't even given like as much screen time as part 1. There has been no development on military's part. They're super fucking boring. I just hope they don't waste any fucking screen time on military in finale. Like, just make Vecna kill all of them. Just make Vecna kill every one of military people. Their plotline is still just the old lady going like, Lieutenant, you have to search for 11. Get me the damn girl. Go fuck yourself. And that's it. Just delete military. They contribute nothing to the whole story. So yeah, those were some things I like and didn't like about volume 2, but I have one more thing to talk about. I am concerned for the final episode of Stranger Things because we have a lot of stuff to cover in 1 2-hour episode. Now again, 2 hour is a lot of time. It's basically a whole movie, but is it enough to cover everything? Like, we have military plotline. Like I said, I would be more happy if they didn't give any screen time to military, but they most likely gonna give good amount of screen time to military, so military gonna get some screen time. Then you have like 10 plus fucking important main cast character. Everyone needs to get their own moment where they get to shine, because this is the final fucking episode. After this there is no Stranger Things, so everyone needs their own moment to shine in final episode. And we have like fucking 12 plus important characters. We have Mike, Lucas, Dustin, Will, Elle, Carly, Jim, Joyce, Steve, Nancy, Jonathan, Murray, Robin, and Erica, and Holly. 15 main cast important characters, and they all need their own moment to shine. So 15 fucking characters. And then we also need the final battle where Vecna versus Elle versus Will. We need the final battle. Then we also need a good epilogue, right? This epilogue will conclude the whole franchise, so we need to see where each character is going, what kind of ending they're getting. Are Elle and Mike leaving Hawkins? Where is Nancy and Jonathan going? What's Dustin gonna do? Lucas gonna do? Is Steve, if he survives, what's he gonna do? Jim, if he survives, what's he gonna do? Where is Joyce gonna go? Where is Will gonna go? So like, we need a pretty big epilogue because it will be the end of the whole franchise. So we have military plotline, 15 plus important characters, main battle, epilogue, all of that in 2 hours. And then Vecna, his own story is not finished yet. They show us a scene from Henry Henry's childhood. Then Henry found this crazy man, he killed the man, and then he found a briefcase, but what did he actually found in the briefcase? That wasn't revealed. So Henry's story is still not complete. I even talk about this in my volume 1 video, that they're still not done writing Henry. We have a lot of stuff to cover in the final episode, and I don't know if 2 hours is enough for all that. I really hope they do. I'm hoping for the best. I want Stranger Things to end in a good way. I want final episode to be a good episode because I like the series overall. I'm just concerned because there's just too much stuff and not enough time. Also, let me do my fucking death predictions for the final episode. I still think Steve's gonna die. I'm very heavy on Steve's death. Callie's 100% gonna die. I'm 100% sure. It's not even fucking prediction. I'm 100% sure Callie's gonna die because she's like convincing Elle into committing suicide. I think Callie will actually kill herself, or like she's gonna stay behind and stuff, because like I said, she doesn't have a home to go back to. Her friends are dead and shit, so she's most likely gonna die. Elle's gonna survive. Jim have a big chance of dying. Military people's obviously gonna die. Like that's an obvious. Military people's, all of them gonna die. I don't know if Murray's gonna die. Like I wouldn't be surprised if he dies, but he also feels like he's not gonna die. Yeah, that's about it. All the death prediction I have: Steve, Callie, Jim, and Murray. Again, I'm not sure on Murray's death, but I wouldn't be surprised if he died. But yeah, that was about it. A small Stranger Things Volume 2 review. Let's just hope final episode is best. Obviously, I'm gonna make a video when final episode will drop. Till then, yeah, see ya.